Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joe, and this is...
My name's Christian.
This is Christian. Christian's my 8-year-old. And what are we doing here today, Christian?
So, we're gonna be trying to measure the tractor, I believe.
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. So I am in the market for a trailer for my BX 2680, and contrary to popular belief, I just don't want a large trailer. I want the smallest trailer that I can find that this tractor will fit on. And the reason for it is that I really, very rarely will need to trailer this. It lives on my property. I don't use it for business. It's exclusively for work on my property. So I only need to take this tractor to the dealer for service, maybe occasionally, and maybe once in a while take it over to my in-laws to help them with some chores around their property. And both of those locations are less than 15 minutes away. The dealer is maybe 15 minutes. My in-laws are less than 10 minutes down the road. So I could drive the tractor to my in-laws. But so I am gonna go look at a 5.5 by 10 foot trailer. We're gonna take some measurements. We're gonna head down to Tractor Supply, take some measurements of the trailer, and we're gonna determine whether or not I think I can squeeze this tractor on a 10-foot trailer. Let's get into it. Okay, so what I want to do first is I want to figure out the wheelbase or the length of the tractor. So from the very back of the wheels to this point right here where the bucket touches the ground. I want to see what the exact measurement is. I know I can look it up, but I want to verify it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stick behind the wheels to give Christian, to give him something to hold the tape measure to.
Yes.
And then I'm going to pull the tape and we're going to figure out the exact distance. So Christian, what I want to do here, right, is, so here is where I want to measure from. So I want you to hold, let me see the tape measure. I want you to hold the tape right to that stick.
Okay.
But don't let the stick move, just hold it there. There you go.
Make sure to keep it still or else you're gonna have a hard time, okay?
All right, so we've got 128 inches, which is about 10.5 feet. So I know that this tractor is not going to fit in a 10-foot trailer with the bucket attached. But I think if I were to curl the bucket, I'm going to start the tractor. Give me 1 second.
Okay. That's a bit loud, huh?
All right, so let's do that again now. Did that move? We didn't move it, right? Let's make sure the stick is where it needs to be.
Okay.
Okay, here's the stick. Ready? Hold this to the stick.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't let the stick move.
Yeah, as long as you keep it still.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Make sure just to keep the still. Or
All
else you'll
right,
have a
so
hard
if
time
I were to
moving it.
curl the bucket, I can get myself to about 9 feet, right to where the edge of the bucket goes.
Okay.
Then the bucket, I'll have to measure how high the side rails are on the Caravan trailer I'm interested in, but the side rails do lean, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. But we're under 10 feet for sure.
Yes.
With the bucket curled. So I know for certain that I can get this tractor on a 10-foot trailer with the bucket curled. And my other option would be, if I'm taking the tractor in for service, I don't even need the bucket. I could drop the bucket and just drive bring the tractor in for service.
Yeah.
But if I were bringing the tractor over to my in-laws, let's say, and we needed the bucket, the other option is to drop the bucket into the back of my pickup bed and then load the tractor up onto the trailer. So now what I want to do is I want to measure the width of this. And I know I have a 54-inch deck, so I know for certain, actually, I don't even know if I need to measure it because I know that this deck is 54 inches. I'm going to measure it anyway.
Yeah.
So, Christian, I'm going to put this here, right?
What here?
I'm going to put the stick over here, and I'm going to send the tape measure under the tractor, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to hold it to the stick. Ready?
Yeah, I see it.
You got it?
Yeah, right there. Stop.
Okay. So I know that I have a 5.5. Where are you with the stick? Let me just verify that the stick's in the right place. Okay, yeah, you're giving me about 1.5 inches. He's giving me about 1.5 inches over the other side. So I know that if I were to leave the mower deck on, a 5.5 foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, would be 66 inches. I've got plenty of space. I would have to lift this up, so maybe I would take a bungee and just bungee this so that it keeps it up. So I do know that this will fit on a 5.5 foot wide trailer. So with that said, Christian and I are going to take a ride down to Tractor Supply.
Yep.
And we're going to look at this trailer, and we'll be right back with you.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are. This is the trailer I'm looking at. It's a Caravan, and it's all aluminum construction. You can see the floors feel super solid, sorry. And the rails are a really sturdy feeling tubular rail. The tailgate, this is what I like about this particular trailer over some of the other Caravan trailers, is that this has a better tailgate. It's got more cross members for more support. The welds look better. And one thing that I really like about this trailer is that these latches come undone in the front. Let me see if I can do that with one hand. There we go. This comes down like this, and the sides come down as well. So in fact, let me do a side one too, just so you can see it. That comes down as well. So, you know, this is cool in case you need to like side load something, like maybe a pallet. We have a pellet stove, so maybe side loading a pallet, a skid of pellets or something, that comes in handy. But let's take some measurements real quick just to verify the measurements. Christian, can you grab the tape measure?
Yes.
And I want to measure right from the edge of the trailer, right here. Just hold it right there. Good.
There.
So I want to measure all the way back to the tailgate, and it's 121.5 inches. So it's about 1.5 inches bigger than 10 feet. Now let's do the same. Let's check the width. Hold that right there.
Okay.
And we've got 68 inches. So the dimensions are right on. It's right what they say it is. It's a 5.5 by 10 foot trailer. And one other cool feature I like is this little dovetail at the back. So, you know, it makes the loading angle a little easier. So this trailer, again, it's going for just about $3,000. Tractor Supply frequently runs a 10% off deal. So ideally, you could, you know, if you wait for the sale, you could get it for $2,700. And I think that this is going to work. One thing I do want to measure is, let's put this back together so we're not leaving it in the parking lot, taking it apart. Put it back the way we found it. Ooh, that's a tight latch. Okay, good enough. It's hard to do one-handed, but let's measure the height of these rails, because boy, that's all right. Oh, that's tough to get that latch back on one-handed. I'm just going to leave it. Let's measure the height of the rail, because that will affect whether or not. Christian, hold that right there. Just hold it to the floor. There you go. And the rail is 14 inches high. So one thing that I like is that when I have the tractor with the bucket attached, even if I had to bring the bucket, you know, if I needed that extra 6 inches to keep the bucket attached, I could always just put the bucket down right here with the rail forward. So this will definitely work. One thing before this was the trailer I came to focus on, but I want to walk over here real quick because there was another trailer that just caught my eye. And it's this one. It's $500 less. It's got a wooden deck. It's got the same type of different style rail, but the rails do go down for side loading. And this one's larger. This is a 6 by 11 trailer. So this is slightly bigger. width and length. However, the ramp doesn't look quite as good. It's got this like mesh. It still feels solid, but it's got this mesh. And I don't know how well that will hold up with a tractor. With my motorcycle, it would be fine, but I'm not sure about the tractor. You've got this, what appears to be like a pressure treated 2x6 or 2x8 decking. I think that I prefer the all aluminum construction. So anyway, what do you guys think? I think, I know that you guys are going to tell me get a bigger trailer. I know it. But I can essentially get my tractor on this trailer. And the goal is to get the smallest trailer possible for my tractor, because I know for certain that I'll never be hauling any implements with it, and I'll never be doing any work for anybody with it. So it's just a trailer for occasional use, and that's it. So we're going to wrap this up. We're going to head back to the house, and we're going to wrap this up. See you in a few minutes. So we're back at the house, and there was one more thing I wanted to try before I wrap up this video. It didn't occur to me, but I was wondering, as I was driving home, if I would have dropped the bucket and then just float the loader over the bucket like that, would I gain any more room on the trailer? And doing the exact same measurement, the way Christian and I did it a few minutes ago,
Yeah.
it buys us about 9 inches. So we are right at about 9 foot 1 inch to where, to clear this like edge of the bucket. So as long as I do it this way, I've got plenty of room. So 10 feet, I'm well within the 10 foot mark of that trailer. So I am pretty encouraged with that. I think a 10 foot trailer will work and do exactly what I wanted to do, which is get the very smallest trailer possible to haul this trailer to and from service and to and from my in-laws' house occasionally. So with that said, we're going to wrap up this video. Okay, so one thing to consider, and I know people are going to talk about it in the comments if I don't address it now, the trailer specs. It has a 3,500 pound single axle, which is plenty, and it has a 2,440 pound weight capacity, which again is plenty for this tractor. This tractor comes in at around 2,100 pounds all in. Tractor, loader, mower deck, bucket. It comes in at around 2,100 to 2,200. So I'm getting close to the max weight capacity, but I am within spec. And considering that I'd only be trailering it 3 or 4 miles at a time, I'm not too concerned about exceeding that weight capacity. So, all right, let's wrap this video up. So Christian, what did you think about this little measuring thing that we did here today?
I think it was pretty fun. Personally, I'm not usually in your video. I'm only in shorts.
That's true.
Yes.
You're in a couple videos, but this one you were a little bit more of my assistant and you had to help me with this video. So that was kind of fun. Thank you for helping me.
Yes.
And do you have anything before we sign off? Do you have anything to say or ask for from our subscribers? Or for anybody that's viewing that might not be a subscriber?
Yes, so check out our other videos, please. We are almost at the mark of 3,000 subscribers.
That's true.
Please like, subscribe, and possibly share.
And thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. And we hope you enjoyed my helper in his appearance in this video.
If you want me to be in more videos, please drop down a comment saying, I want Christian in more videos.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.